Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about 5 things that I wish I knew when I was starting dance. This means whether you're starting dance late or not, but I doubt a 3-year-old is going to watch and take anything from this video. Basically, these are some tips that I wish I knew as a 12, 13-year-old going into the dance industry before I started. So yeah, let's start. Number 1, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to fall over, people are going to laugh, you're going to make a fool out of yourself sometimes. Some days you're not going to be able to pick up choreography. It's normal, nobody is perfect, everyone makes mistakes. And if you think going into the dance industry that you have to be perfect all the time, you really don't. And sometimes it's the moments when somebody falls, or it's the time when you forget the choreo that either 1, puts a smile on everyone's face, or 2, makes you a better dancer, because making mistakes is a good way to grow and you should never be afraid to make mistakes. Number 2 is be open-minded. So the dance world is massive and there is so much to know, and there's so many different techniques and ways to do everything. So if you spend 5 years learning how to do this one thing a certain way, and you go to a new class and a teacher tries to teach you how to do it a different way, take it on. Go with it, be open-minded, because every teacher is only trying to help you and they're only trying to teach you how to do whatever you're trying to learn to do. And if that means to do it a different way to what you've learned in the past, then that's fine. Go with it, and you might even surprise yourself because you might learn something new which might help you more than what you've already learned in the past as well, if that makes sense. Also, you will be so surprised at how much you will learn if you're just open-minded. Sometimes teachers sound a little bit crazy. You think, what on earth are they trying to get me to do? But trust them, go with it. Yeah, you will learn a lot. Number 3, if you're going to audition for schools, colleges and universities, do your research. Now, if you go to an audition and you don't get in, don't be sad that you didn't get in, because you're looking for a school that best suits you, and that school or university or college is looking for a dancer that best suits them. If you don't get in, it's not because you are an awful dancer. It is because either the school's not right for you or you're not right for their school. Go somewhere else, find somewhere that is your school, where you belong, and go there. Honestly, if you go and audition for a school just because it has a big name, but you don't feel like the school fits you, don't go. It sounds crazy, and I know it's quite controversial, and there'll be some people like, why wouldn't you go? If you're not going to enjoy what you're doing and it's going to drag the life out of you for the past however many years you do it, 3 or 4 years, then why would you go? Go somewhere that's going to make you feel motivated, that's going to push you to be the best dancer you can be, and that's going to allow you to build the strength mentally and physically to go into the industry. People get caught up in the idea of, I have to go to one of these schools because of their name, and if you think that they are going to suit you, then go and audition. But if you don't get in, it just means that you weren't right for that school. You need to go somewhere that is right for you, otherwise you will spend your training being miserable, and you don't want that. You really don't want that. Number 4, people who are better than you have been in your position. Never put yourself down because the dancer next to you is so much better. Be confident in what you're doing and use their strengths to make you a better dancer. This is so cliche and everyone says it. Go and stand next to the dancer that has higher legs than you. But over my years of training, I've learned it works. If you're really low in confidence and you go and stand next to somebody that's confident, I can guarantee that you will perform so much better than if you went and stood at the back of the room with all the shy people. It's almost like in a competitive side coming out. When you see somebody that's better than you, don't look at them and think, oh, I can't do it because they're better. Think, okay, I'm going to learn from them and I'm going to learn how to do it better than them, and that'll improve you as a dancer, and then they'll want to improve and then you will, and it just keeps working like that. Never put yourself down because they've had more training than me. That is ridiculous. And if you want to be as good as somebody else who's been training since they were 3, then you need to start working hard, fast, and get as good as them, because it is possible. And the only person that can stop you is yourself. So fair enough, flexibility and strength, things like that might take time, but if you keep working on it, it will improve. It will. It's down to you. If you want to put the hard work in and the effort, then you will get there. Just like they put the hard work in and effort to get there. Don't expect to be better than somebody when they've worked harder than you, because hard work always beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Number 5, it is impossible to know everything. Dancers have a tendency to be perfectionists and they like to do everything right, but it's not realistic. Nobody's perfect, and you, like I said before, you're going to make mistakes. Even your teacher won't know everything about dance, so don't put that pressure on yourself to know everything. Dance is really, really special in a way that you never actually reach the end. You never quite know everything, but you can just keep learning and learning and learning, and it's a never-ending learning process. But if you work hard, it's quite a beautiful process to go along. And yeah, don't do it for the sake of, oh, I'm going to know everything. It's not like that. You're going to train for 30 years and then meet somebody who still knows things that you don't know. Dance is so big as like a broad term. You can never know everything, and dancers put a lot of pressure on themselves to know a lot and to know everything and to get it all right. But just enjoy the process. Just work hard, do every class to the best of your ability, and just learn new things every single day, because that's pretty much what happens in dance, and it is quite special. And I don't think you get that in many other things really. Like in maths and stuff, you'll just do maths and learn how to do it, and then you learn one thing, you move on. Whereas dance, you're constantly learning about the same things, but you learn more and more every single time you do that style or that movement. And yeah, I think it's really special. So don't put pressure on yourself to be perfect, because nobody's perfect. So yeah, those are 5 things that I wish I knew before I started dance. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. What are some things that you wish you knew before you started to dance? I am still a dancer in training, so I'm not a professional. If you have any tips that you would like to pass on to me, feel free. And yeah, I'm going to end this video here. I also just want to quickly add, I always forget to add little things like this in my videos. I am going to change my upload day from a Saturday to a Thursday. Yeah. Uni is so busy right now. I cannot film and upload for Saturday. It's just impossible. So yeah, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next Thursday with another video. So yeah, goodbye.